Oh my God. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. Rise and shine. Move your body. Get your water. Get your health drink. Get your life. Let's get started, y'all. It's time for us to get up out here. Oh, all the black signal is up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Man, let me tell you what happened to me. Well, this was a couple of days ago, right? So, you know. All right, I'm gonna give y'all some time. So we're gonna do this, and I'll talk about this when I get back. But hold on, family. So here we go. Y'all ready? First off, I want to welcome you to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. That's right, anime. See, I love it when anime got her shit together. Good job. Good job, Phoenix. Good. Yeah. Of course, you know this is a Heart of Simple production. This is the Daily Toast. Good job over there, Simba. You know, guess you've been eating. Did you eat my veggie burgers last night or something? Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink some water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now lift your glass and pour some more. Now lift your glass and pour some more. Now lift your glass and pour some water. Now lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some more. Now move your body and drink some more. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Good morning. Great evening to all of y'all. Excuse the wrinkles. I wanted to try to get on time a little bit so I had time to throw the iron on that Nia yellow, right? You know what I'm saying? But hey, family, you know, let me tell you what happened to me. So, you know, I'm a Pisces. I sit in the tub for a while. So I sit in the tub and I'm hearing stomping going on. I'm hearing stomping. It goes like this. So I'm about to yell, Gina says you better stop, but then I think about it. And I just listen. So I say, Gina, what y'all doing? She said, I'm practicing the Ashe breath and Sasha is doing Angalea too hard. Now, those of you that's outside the family, you won't even understand what Angalea is. You might not even understand what the Ashe breath is. But my kids is imitating me. So then I'm hearing Gina tell Sasha, Angalea. Angalea. Sasha's doing it. So then Gina hear her with, what's a warrior? See, I don't know what a warrior is. I don't know. You owe me push-ups. You moved in Angalea. Okay. What's a warrior? See, people that's familiar with what's been going on around Gye-Nyame for the last 100 years, you know what I'm saying, know what I'm talking about. Our kids get it. They might not show it all the time, but they're getting it. You know what I'm saying? And it's incredible. You know what I'm saying? So she say, Sasha, what's a warrior? So Sasha's coming. He come in the bathroom. I'm drying off. I said, Sasha, I'm in the bathroom. She opened the door. Girl, what are you doing? What's a warrior? I said, one who was experienced or involved in conflict. Gina said, I told you. It's one who's experienced involved in conflict. Told you. You don't know that yet? I'm only 8. I said, oh my God. Our kids pick it up. They pick up by osmosis. By playing and practicing. Right? You know. But I just wanted to share that before we get into this water drinking music. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. It's somebody else out there. I can't see who you are. If you're on the Spreaker piece, say something so I know that you're out there. We are coming to the weekend, and of course on Kaumba if we have time. Kaumba or Imani, we will catch up on the folktale, have a knockout, drag out conversation about that. We had a real good show last night. It started off, you know, I went into a conversation about that ambrosia and June and shit like that. But that would, you know, that happens when you have a passion for something. So I have to brew some tonight. I gotta get something ready for October the 6th, because I got people coming in. I mean, I think that's the weekend of. Yeah, I gotta talk before I put that out. But then also that's the weekend that we're gonna do the movie. Dark Girls is the name of the movies. We will be doing it at 3 p.m. $5 for adults. Everyone 17 and younger can get in. We'll have a full concession stand. We're going to be giving away prizes. This is a fundraiser, like I said. Gye-Nyame Journey, we trying to get a van. You know what I'm saying? We got some other stuff in the works. So, family, you like I said, it's popping off here, man. It's popping off slowly but surely. I know y'all say, you've been saying that forever, Brother High Tim. Those that know me right, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always popping off. It ain't a loud pop, though. Because it's the big tree that get the axe, right? So we got to grow a little bit slow. But still, we got to grow. You know what I'm saying? And some of the people that are coming to me are just, I mean, like God sends. You wouldn't even believe that God sends, because it's crazy when you're trying to do stuff sometimes and it's just you. So you really look crazy, right? And in order to bring some stuff into, as they say, manifestation in the spiritual piece, you really have to be crazy. You really have to be crazy to think that you can actually do what is not being done, create what is not there. You know what I'm saying? You really have to be crazy. You have to be willing to sacrifice. And you have to have, and you're going to have people around you not understanding at all. At all. At all. But then all it takes is one or two people. It don't even take one or two people. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one serious person to grasp on to what you wrote or what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It takes the one person. But first it takes you being real with it. Right? So, so Kwame may need me to call him, so I'm real interested, and since he up, we will have an early morning chat, my brother. We about to do this toast, but let me put on something, so we can do it. Y'all know I love this song. I'm gonna add some more songs, but here we go. Storm 9000.
Here today, going down, sick to my stomach and not getting better. When I left you, I thought I'd be cool. I told myself I was over you, but I was lying through my teeth. I started crying immediately. I'm out of key. I'm begging you to come and help me get into you ain't been standing next to me. That made me stay on beat. I need you standing next to me. I can't even keep my feet. I'm fading slowly. I lost my voice, can barely breathe. My pulse is slow and my heart is losing speed. I'm pitiful, keep standing alone. If you're not helping me up, I'm bound to fall. What can I do? What can I say to make you believe I really changed? Did I'm policy, I'm begging you to come and help me find my groove. Since you ain't been standing next to me, I need you to stay on me. Stay on me. Swears with I need you standing next to me. I can't even keep my feet. I'm fading slow.
I'm walking to a new beat. Yes,
What you
I
gonna
think I
do?
want some new sheets. And ooh,
Bring it
I
on
think I
back.
want a new dime. See, you played it for the last time.
What am I supposed to do?
Yes, I think I found a new girl.
It's a
You
little hint, a love
did
song
it,
to
little baby. You did
love
it.
to love. I won't even wash my sheets.
I don't miss you, baby.
Miss you.
Alright, that's all off balance.
Please come home.
Brother Storm 9000 hooked me up. Got a whole library, dog. I'm just like, yo. I mean, between him and Kid Magic and Mr. Deity, Brother Chadwick, shit. Listen, I just haven't, ever since I lost that library, I haven't taken the time. But, you know, the support has been incredible. You know what I'm saying? It comes in, you know, and if you don't take your time and every now and then review, you think you ain't making no progress. But all right, but family, it's time for us to do the toast. First call on the creator by the name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move, of course, to the fabulous, the magnificent list of ancestors that we have been compiling over the last we're going on 2 years and doing this we about to hit the 2-year mark real soon. I don't know when it is exactly. Maybe somebody will go back and do the research and find out. But we'll see. And also, I want to send shouts out to the Facebook fam. I never expected to grow on Facebook like that. I mean, it is. You know what I'm saying? But we're about to hit 500 likes on our page. And I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out. All right, we have 491. Slowly but surely, we creeping up on it. I know some of y'all got a lot of people, but like I said, 500 people willing to listen to us toast our ancestors is a great step for us. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my God. All right. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Penny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Bob Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie S., Nicky Ellis, Jamal Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, No More Exapet, Maya Rob, Malika Pakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamaya, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixie, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Anjani, Elder Ryan Corbin, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Gail Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sarah Weatherly, Vita Fawn, Margot, Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Al Charmaine, Eldon Delos Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Barrow, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hamlins, Jarrell Giles, Watson Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andre Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankston, May Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Donna Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Saulus Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brendan Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Going to the book of Ancestors. Sound like a real book, right? I mean, it is a real book, but sound like a book. You know what I'm saying? The Book of Ancestors. Ann Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott. The Book of Ancestors. I could do that. I could write that. All right. Mazarine Cofer. Mazarine Cofer. George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard. Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel McNair, Louis Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Roy McCormick Sr., Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easy, Rayshawn Easy, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley, Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey and Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey and Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bette Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staton, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Keys Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Nene Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Sanders. No, Lester and Rachel Saunders. John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edward Brooks, William and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, as Senior, Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Toure, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls. Man, that book of ancestors is sticking to me. Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles. I got a whole story forming in my head while I'm sitting up here trying to read. Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Prithup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFreitas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry. Sending shots out to all of our ancestors. We say our shay. Where we go from there, family? Of course we go to there.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow.
Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Hold on. All right, y'all heard the man. Damn, Rock, what's wrong with you? Come on now. Tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. So let's go and toast this moment. We're going to toast this moment. We lift up our glass to this moment. And in this moment, we know we are standing on Nia today. Purpose for those that don't understand the language. Learn the damn language. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Do your push-ups when you don't do it right. Man, another thing I seen about my daughter. Gina be trying to trick me into saying the days. When she catch herself saying the days, she do the push-up. It is incredible. When you see stuff coming alive, it's like right in front of your eyes. It's alive. You got Nia, which is purpose. The hermetic principle of the day is balance. The color is yellow. So you see by yellow wrinkle daily toaster shirt. Forgive the wrinkles. The hermetic law is rhythm. Male name is Kofi. Female name Afua. Shouts out to the Kofis and the Afuas. Hey, Afua. You know, I got a daughter named Fool, right? All right. Emotional Emancipation Circle. We got African Center Culture Virtue Value Systems. We got Mandu today from the Warlaw people. Being appreciative of what you have, not envious of others. Akan, ethics, justice, and in Yoruba we got T2, which is endurance. Remember the 6 emotions: peaceful, powerful, and joyful. You know what I'm saying? And the messengers to help us stay up in those, as long as we honest with ourselves. I mean, we can lie there, but you got to be honest with mad, sad, and scared, family. Mad, sad, and scared. These are messengers to help guide us through life. You know what I'm saying? Are you catching the messages? Or are you ignoring them? We lift up our glass in this moment. We say Ashe. From there, we toast our children's children on to infinity. And we say Ashe. From there, we toast all of our relations. And we say Ashe right now. We do that selfish toast. Come on now. Get it. They're here. Let's get it. From there, we move from there to guess where? Move to the most powerful being in the room. I toast each and every last one of you. I thank you for joining me on a daily basis. Shouts out to all my daily toasters. I see the roster is growing. The ancestor list is growing. Well, the book Ancestors is growing. And I'm lifting up my glass. And of course, you know, we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Bee pollen and chloroxygen. Let's see. I wish you peace, power, joy in 100 years. Bee pollen was real sweet on the bottom of that. So the bee pollen not be. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, family. This is Brother Hatim. I'm out.